I'm Miss Amy, and I'd like to welcome you back to my book discussion of things that I wish I had time to read, but I don't. Today I'm going to be talking about The Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu. This is Marie Lu's first historical fiction, and it's a real departure for her. She's fairly well known, and you all might know her for her series that are more sci-fi inspired. And she's also worked with the DC Universe a few times. In this historical fiction, it's based on the life of Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart's older sister, Nannerl. Some of you might recognize that name, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. We know him as a fairly, one could say, maybe one of the most successful classical composers ever. He didn't have a very long lifetime. He struggled with his fame in the way that most rock stars today struggle with their fame, especially if they came into their fame very young. Mozart was a child performer, and he was pressured to perform by his father, and he never really got to stop performing as he was growing up. So he did have some problems with mental health and addiction. There is a movie that came out in the 80s that I do highly recommend that gives a good overview of Mozart's life, called Amadeus. Going back to Marie Lu's book, The Kingdom of Back, we're going to follow Mozart's older sister. Nannerl was a child performer that was arguably just as gifted as Wolfgang Amadeus, but she was a girl. And in her time, as a girl, she could perform as a child, she could compose as a child, she could get fame as a child. But as soon as she became a marriageable young woman, meaning she was between, say, 14 and 18 years old, she would be expected to give up her love of music in order to get married and have kids. Well, in this book, Nannerl doesn't want to do that. Enter a mysterious man who says, I can make all your dreams come true. I can make it so that everybody remembers your name for eternity. But it may cost you. And it may cost you everything you hold dear. So now we have to figure out, is Nannerl willing to give up everything that she holds dear in order to have her dream of fame? So I don't have the time to read this book right now, but I really hope that somebody out there will pick it up and read it. It's called The Kingdom of Back by Marie Lu. If you do, please leave us some comments about what you thought of the book.